So there's been a lot going on recently when it comes to CSGO cases. Ever since Valve destroyed free-to-play case farming 2 years ago, CSGO players have been involved in a mini genocide of discontinued cases. It was always just a matter of time, and predictably, as time went on, a lot of these cases gradually got more and more expensive. However, when the announcement for CS2 dropped, something pretty much no one expected happened. Cases started going outright extinct. Even actively dropping cases were basically wiped off the market. Prices skyrocketed, and now, at long last, Valve is intervening. But maybe not for the reasons you think. So what's going on? Well, that's what we're gonna be taking a look at. Now, this video is sponsored by SkinsMonkey. Check out SkinsMonkey to quickly and easily trade your CSGO skins. Use the code Zeus to get up to $5 extra on your first trade, as well as a bonus when depositing. Link is in the description. Check it out today. Okay, so the change Valve has made to the game is pretty simple. Players now get a weapon case with their first weekly XP drop rather than after some amount of idle playtime. So what this means is that when you level up your Steam account for the first time each week, you will receive a case as a second drop. This is going to be the norm now, and it's going to be the only time you can get a drop each week. Now, this is a major change from the previous system, where instead of getting the case by earning XP, you'd simply get it by being in a VAC secured server. You didn't have to do anything, you just have to be there. Additionally, every time you got a drop, you get a 1 week cooldown instead. The new system is much more predictable and reliable. Now, this change has been pretty well received. Many people are calling it a W, and a lot of people are commenting about how it's gonna make cases rarer. And this may sound a bit odd. Make cases rarer? Didn't I just say Valve are reacting to the shortage of cases? Why would they make cases rarer? Well, the truth is, this update isn't about changing the number of cases that get dropped. It's targeting a very different problem. During March and April 2023, CSGO players opened roughly 80 million normal CSGO cases. That's $20 million spent on keys, but also about $100 million or so that people spent buying the cases themselves. That's a lot of money being spent just on the cases, and in turn, it made farming CSGO cases huge. Case farming has been pretty lucrative for a while now, but the new change gave people operating these things a chance to literally print rubles, and they proceeded to scale up their operations massively. I've seen evidence of farmers paying people to borrow their accounts to farm on, and according to one account I've heard, one farmer had an operation involving 250,000 Steam accounts. Now, maybe the guy running it was exaggerating, I don't know, but there was definitely a lot of case farming happening, and this update is designed by Valve to screw these guys. Farmers idle accounts to get drops, but now that you need to rank up in order to get something, suddenly you can't do that anymore. Valve is aiming at these guys. My guess is they've figured out how big case farming is, and they've decided they're gonna try and put a stop to it. And I'm not saying there won't be workarounds here, in fact I'm certain there will be, but this is going to make case farming a lot harder, and it's also going to make it possible that Valve might come in and ban the accounts that are being used to bot this shit. And in the process, it's going to transfer a lot of the spoils of high case prices from people who bought the game to people who actually play it. Johnny Case Farmer with his 10,000 accounts isn't going to be getting the proceeds anymore. Instead, it's Silverfall Timmy with his simple profile picture who plays the game every day after school who's going to be getting the money instead. This is a subtle update, but it makes the game better and more rewarding for your average CSGO player. Now, in reaction to this, a lot of people are also panic buying cases in the expectation that this will make cases rarer. And while it is possible, there might end up being less cases dropped because of this update, I want to explain why that isn't 100% guaranteed. In the past, there was always a 7-day cooldown after each drop, which in practice meant it was easy to miss a drop some weeks depending on when you were around to play. This update, though, makes getting a case drop a lot more predictable and reliable, and because cases are quite valuable now, it's probably going to incentivize a lot of casual players to make sure they get every drop. Now, the effect of this may pale in comparison to case farming given the scale it allegedly operates at, but it could also balance out, at least to some extent. We don't know what the numbers are, and the end result on the supply cases remains to be seen. There might be a lot less cases being dropped, but there might not be either. We don't know 100% how it's going to play out yet. But the one thing that is clear is that the system is better and fairer at the end of the day than it was before, and that is a W for CSGO players. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe, massively appreciated. Otherwise, trust the numbers, not your gut. I'm Heyzeus. Thanks for watching. See ya.